Hey there, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Lena, your accent coach and a speech language pathologist by trade, helping you to speak English with clarity and confidence and become a good communicator, because that's what it's really all about. Today, we're going to be talking about the third most common mistakes non-native English speakers make when speaking English. It's important you pay attention to these mistakes and make sure you're not actually making them in your own speech, so that you are ensuring you are the best communicator you can be and you are not having any communication breakdowns or any awkward moments when you are communicating because you're being misunderstood. Before we get started, make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel and hit that communication bell on the side to always be notified when a new video comes out. And leave me a comment below if you are enjoying these videos, and if there's something you want me to make a video about, I'll be happy to do that for you. Now let's get into mistake number 3.
Mistake number 3 is not moving the mouth. English requires big movements because of the way that the vowels are pronounced. There are 21 vowels in American English, and in order to distinguish a lot of them, our mouth needs to move a lot. For non-native speakers, the mistake that I see a lot is the mouth stays neutral. Right, so you talk more like this because in your language you don't open your mouth very much, and in English that's going to make you sound off. It's going to have the volume of your speech off. It's going to affect the way you pronounce sounds. It's going to affect your intelligibility, meaning how people understand you. So that is mistake number 3. Mouth is just not opening or closing enough. Why is moving your mouth important when you are speaking English? So here are some side effects of not opening your mouth. Here's what happens to your speech if your mouth stays neutral. You have lower clarity and articulation. You have distorted vowels, meaning your vowels are mispronounced. Your intelligibility, how people understand you, is reduced. You have communication breakdown. Because you're not understood, the messaging will get either delayed or it's going to be misunderstood. So communication breakdown between conversation partners or in groups will occur. And you are going to pronounce incorrect words because oftentimes words in English differ by only one sound. For example, bad, right? When you say the word bad, you have to open your mouth a lot for the bad vowel. Now, if you say bed, right, or he was a bad guy, that sounds like bed because you are not opening your mouth enough to distinguish between the two vowels, because the B and the D, those sounds stay the same, but what you're pronouncing is bad versus bed, right? And that's what's going to happen. You're going to pronounce incorrect words if you don't move your mouth enough. So the benefits of opening your mouth, like an English speaker, your sounds will be clear. You'll pronounce the appropriate sounds, right? So instead of the sound, or different sounds. That was just one example. And you will sound less accented because not getting the right vowels and opening your mouth will affect the vowels the most. Then you're going to sound a lot less accented because you'll be able to pronounce the correct vowels. So how to move your mouth muscles correctly. So I wanted to show you quickly the vowel chart of American English. These are the vowels, except for the R-colored vowels, which are not included in here. Only one of them is. But this is the vowel chart. So it kind of shows you the position of your jaw, of how big it needs to be open. And in the top here, you have front, central, back. That's the position of your tongue if you're speaking, right? So for the vowels here, your jaw is pretty closed and your tongue is in the front of your mouth. But all the way here, your jaw is really open and your tongue is really bunched up in the back. So the example here is beat, right? My jaw is really slow, not really open a lot. It's barely open. The tongue is neutral, stays in the front. And versus the bought, the bought. See how much my mouth opens? And I am exaggerating a little bit because when you're speaking in connected speech, you're not going to open your mouth like that. But That's what happens. Happens. You need to open your mouth to get the correct vowels. See how many vowels here are, your mouth is open midway. So your jaw is open midway, right? For sounds like bait, bet, bought, Bert, right? Or open almost fully for bite, bat, bout, bought, right? So you need to pay attention to that. If you are not opening your mouth enough, you're going to mispronounce the vowel, which is a big issue because you're going to sound accented and you're also going to pronounce the wrong word. Because if you pay attention here, the only difference between these words, except for like a few of them, except for boy, maybe, and the bite and book, the only difference is the vowel because they all start with the B and with a T. So if you're going to say beat as bit, or if you're going to say bit as beat, you're going to say two different words. And if you're going to say bought instead of bought, or Bert or instead of bout, you know, if you're going to switch up the vowels because you're not opening your mouth fully as it's supposed to on the vowel chart all the way open, or if you're opening it too much when it's supposed to be closed, you're going to get the wrong vowel. And remember, vowels are essentially, they are in every word in English. So they are the heart of every word. So they are really important when you are speaking correctly and if you want to be fully understood. Speak with clarity. Okay, so to recap, mistake number 3 is not opening your mouth. Then why is it important? If you don't open your mouth when you're speaking English, you won't articulate correctly, you will sound more accented, and you will change the meaning of words. Now, to practice, I say you can get in front of the mirror to see if you are actually moving your mouth when you are talking. And you can get something to read out loud, or you can think of a few sentences to say and watch yourself. See if you are opening your mouth at all. Or you can, if you're brave enough, if you like yourself on video, you can make a video of yourself to see. You can really do it many ways, but it's important that you notice. Because if you notice you're not moving your mouth enough, then you register you're making this mistake and you can correct it. If you just too shy to look at it and you don't realize you're making this mistake, you're not going to correct it, because how can you correct something you're not aware of? It's really important that you do. And just make sure when you're practicing, you open your mouth for the right vowels. The vowel chart kind of explains it. We don't have time to go into detail on the vowels here, but as you saw in the chart, the vowels, in order to say them correctly, you need to move your mouth quite a bit.
There you have it. Mistake number 3 is not moving your mouth enough when speaking English. Something to definitely keep in mind moving forward. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you subscribe below, hit that notification button so you always know when there is a new video out, and let me know what you thought. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.